before I talk to basically the entire coaching staff for the Jacksonville Jaguars, from Russ Purnell, special teams coach, that's who I really want to talk to Jack Del Rio. And what's up, Tommy Kalmeyer? Long time, homie. And Andy Heck, you guys aren't looking nearly like you did, you know. I mean, you know, around here and around your face. And don't trip through here, because this is muscle pulls. And you know what? I'm running faster 40s than I did 20 years ago, okay? And I also have a girlfriend that could walk into a USC cheerleader uniform, and she could go out there, and people would be like, oh, damn, she's fine. You know what? Not who'd she pay or what kind of connections did she have, okay? So if that doesn't tell you that stevia works, gentlemen, yeah, Tommy, she's better looking than Shannon Strange ever was, okay? And that's a fact. And before I get into why Russ Purnell would want to pay attention to this, because it's going to affect the quality of the rest of his life, and that's not a threat, that's a promise, Russ, and it's not illegal. What I want to do is do a little rant on homosexuality, and, you know, Russ, if you're single, I'm not even going to go there, man. Yeah, homosexuality is a natural defense mechanism by the human herd, okay, by Mother Nature, to stave off overpopulation, ruination, destructing this fucking planet. And you know what? They should have a gay-straight Olympics in the military, and what they should do is lock up all the guns on the straight side, because I can foresee some of them losing, okay? And then what they do is think, oh my God, you know what? I'm less than filthy, and take it out on somebody with a gun, and not just realize, you know what? They're human too, okay? Just a little bit different, and they probably wouldn't be fucking interested in you in the first place. And I'm straight, so don't trip, okay? I'm a saying. And Wanda Sykes, good job, girl. Didn't go far enough. Your hands were basically tied right behind you. I mean, you can only do so much. Everybody's a slave now and again. And funny thing, because, you know, the bad boy with those spikes, that's kind of like manacles on my hand. Because Boogaloo, the artist, he told me that was me. And 5 knockouts, does it really take much more to prove it? Okay? President Obama, the fact that Notre Dame was having problems with you because of the abortion thing, great. I mean, I think it's ironic that a bunch of gay priests can legislate what women do with their vaginas and their uteruses. No shit. And funny thing about when Reagan came out to campus, because my good friend Ned Bolkar, he met Ronald and shook his hand and listened to a couple stories and came back and told me that Reagan was certifiably fucking Alzheimer's. Woohoo, cuckoo. Yeah, okay. And Jack Del Rio, question. How much has Russ Purnell cost me by making me so I couldn't go to USC, man? He made it, okay? And I'll get to that in a second. But if this is me making the greatest stop in the history of Notre Dame football, and you should look on YouTube, because it's on there, man, and I catch a tailback, I catch him, man, diving for a touchdown from outside. It wasn't a blitz. I had to stay home just long enough to make sure that there wasn't any outside action, and when I stopped going forward, I fucking crashed, and Holtz accused me of blitzing and fired me. Literally, fired me from second team to the fourth team. God damn. He sealed his fate on that one, didn't he? Okay? Now, if I'm on USC territory, Jack Del Rio, and I'm wearing cardinal and gold like I've dreamed of my entire life, how much money do you think might be my future? And you know what? At this point, discovering cold fission, stevia, what it is and what it does, it would make any kind of money that I got superfluous. So it's kind of cool in a way that I did go that route, man, because I'd be just one more big asshole in the NFL making lots of money, man, and forgetting where he came from, probably. You feel me? So it's like this, Russ. You raped me. When you recruited me, you told me lies, and I signed. And then when summertime came and a job was supposed to materialize, like everybody else would have done, it's not illegal. That's my time to work. Actually, you were way remiss in not getting me a job, because it's like, what the fuck were you doing, dude? Not paying attention during recruiting, and my mom fucking couldn't stand you guys. So you know what? It's like this. I'm going to defend my mom here. She didn't go after you with fangs bared, like it said in that article. Quinn is often arrogant and mean, and about as tough as they come. Front page headlines, Los Angeles Times sports section, wasn't it? When I fucking, won the bingo bouts. And I wonder what you said back then, man. Yeah, it's like this, Russ. I called USC and I said, I want my release. I want to go to Notre Dame. And they said, nah, talk to Russ when he gets back from vacation. And they hung up on me. And I said, you did not, motherfucker. So I called the NCAA anonymously. And I said, you know what? If a school had done this and this and this and this, and had given you this and this and this, would it be illegal? Oh, and if they had a Playboy Bunny chauffeur, little Playboy Bunny outfit, drive you to campus, okay, would that be legal? And they're like, oh, yes, it would. And who is this? And I was like, click. And you know what? On my way to Notre Dame, metaphorically, Russ, I got a call from that same voice, David Price, telling me if I don't play ball, I might lose much more than just 1 year, okay? And I was like, this is a bad fucking dream. And because of all of you couldn't give me a fucking job. So you know what? It's like this, Russ. You should go to Poet Warrior 41 and listen to Diego Sanchez's words tell you that I'm going to become a Nobel Prize winner. I discovered what stevia is and what it does. It's cold fission. Cold fusion for you idiots, okay? Because fusing, you put together. It's dumb, all right? But if you're talking about water turning into a gas, it's fission. It's splitting apart. And you know what? I can prove every word. I can bring cancerous cats back from the dead. I can run faster 40 times than I did when I was 20. And I can punch faster. And you know what? I can eat like a pig. I've been down for 21 days. I just had surgery. You know what? It's feeling much, much better than it really should. My scars are almost gone. Oh my God, you know what? Amazing. My body's acting differently. And all you got to do, Russ, is join the Pound a Month Club. Okay? And that's not really all you got to do. It's like this, man. The longer it takes for me to get to where I would have been going had you not derailed me 20 years ago, the worse it's going to be for you. Okay? And I can promise you this, Russ. Me, I don't try to look lean. I eat like a pig. I can't work out, yet I'm better than I was at 20, okay? What can Stevie do for you? The same thing. What can it do for us? It can end the war in Iraq, man. Seriously, that right there, that just came out of a natural gas, all right? God damn, this is not fucking, or is it rocket scientists? So, yeah, in the war, in sickness, in so much death, we'll have way too many people. Okay, we'll have to stop fucking and reproducing like we do. And, yeah, the fact that I have a girlfriend, Tommy, that's better looking than Shannon Strange ever was, and could walk in and be a USC cheerleader, yeah, I think they're going to say Danifer about her. And so, Jack Del Rio, if you want to save your good friends, and he must be a friend, because you know what? As a coach, I think he's a fuck-up. Seriously. Doesn't get me a job. Indianapolis don't like him too much. You know what? He's not really even batting 250, about 200. Yeah, very bad. Ask USC scientists to blend stevia in water, to perhaps put stevia in water and drink it, perhaps put it on their fingers and lick it. Oh my God, and get zinged like it's methamphetamine, cocaine with it. And then when you're at it, you can have the scholars at USC in the theology department ask why God lies to Eve. You know, tells her she's going to die if she eats from the fruit of knowledge. So Eve, her seeing a life of fucking misery to men, wanted to commit suicide, and it was actually Lucifer, in my opinion, all right, luring her into that, and God coming from nature, all right, because Mother Nature, you know, that's just my theory, man. Anyways, yeah, I've been Cinderfella, Russ, because of you, all right, because of your inability to get me a job. I was driven away from the one place that I ever wanted to play football, man. Do you realize that I have a red jacket? Oh, it's right there, a red jacket. They must have hated me, okay? Wearing that red jacket, almost like USC colors on the campus of Notre Dame. Oh, yeah, I can see it coming, man. It's like this, Russ. I'll throw you a bone. Because I discovered what will make me a Nobel Prize winner, I'll probably be able to engineer some movies down there, especially Tequila Sunrise Revisited, if it's true. Insert a scene with a 16-year-old kid with blonde hair, me, just ditching class, going to get a big goal. And, yeah, I'm on top of Mel Gibson, man, about to throw punches, and it's a cool story. And I'll give you the directorship in it. And, yeah, it goes like this. Russ, I ended up on top of Mel Gibson, was about to throw punches, and knew that if I did, I'm probably going to get suspended from school and maybe go to jail. Now, if Mark Brannon actually is fucking contacted by police getting his ass kicked by a 16-year-old kid, he goes back to prison for a year violation. He can't give the white Bengal tiger to Agua Caliente racetrack. He can't do a lot of things. Can't make millions of dollars. And, yeah, he loved me a long time for it, man. And that's just part of the story. Seriously.